500. Altimeter 2984.
Roger, Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo.
Hey, welcome back everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. We're back again, but this time around we're flying in my favorite helicopter. Huey. Bell Huey's helicopter used by U.S. military in Vietnam, and yeah, mainly you've seen this in Vietnam. Like, this helicopter's been used in Vietnam quite a lot. And also, you've seen it in the movies, most famously in a movie called The Predator. So what are we doing? So we're flying around New York City, okay? There's the Statue of Liberty. We're flying around in New York City. I just want to see how this VR experience looks now that it's out of beta. I want to see how New York City looks. This is Manhattan right here. Downtown Manhattan.
Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, contact New York approach on 128.55. Good day.
Going to 128.55. Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo.
That's my co-pilot. Let me get a higher altitude. Okay.
Philadelphia approach. Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo 500.
This looks really nice.
Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, Philadelphia approach, altimeter 2984. Radar contact continue.
Wow, look at this.
Upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, contact New York approach on 128.55.
I feel like I'm really here, man. I really do.
Going to 128.
All of this will be better once they are able to synchronize the global rendering with a much better data center with artificial intelligence. All of this will look obviously better. But so far, hey, this is still great. You know, considering we're playing this on a console, it still looks amazing. It now looks better. See, now it looks better. I feel like I'm really here in New York City. This is my favorite helicopter. This Bell Huey.
Philadelphia approach.
It's the best.
4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo 600.
Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, Philadelphia approach, altimeter 2984. Radar contact continue.
Is that a Brooklyn Bridge? Yep.
Mr. 4K upscaler, Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, contact New York approach on 128.
No, it's not a Brooklyn Bridge, is it?
Good day.
Yeah, it is Brooklyn Bridge. Jesus, what's wrong with me?
Mr. 4K
It is.
India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo.
A famous Brooklyn Bridge where Snake jumped from the bridge into that tanker, remember? In the Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Brooklyn Bridge. I think there's a memorial. There's a memorial here for all the 9/11 victims.
Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, Philadelphia approach, altimeter 2984, radar contact, continue.
Memorial. I think there's a memorial around here somewhere for all the 9/11 victims. We're talking about September 11th, 2001. Yeah, it's right here.
Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, contact New York approach on 128.55. Good day.
128.55. Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo.
Yeah, it's right here. There's a memorial right there. They have the names of all the victims who died on that tragic, horrible day. Yeah, this is great. This looks great. Honestly, I know it's not perfect. Sure, it's still, rough around the edges, when you get closer to these buildings, but hey, man, this is still good VR experience. It's better than nothing, okay? That's the way I look at it. It's better than nothing. It gives you really that sense of what it's like to be flying in a big city with a helicopter. But I think all of this will improve with a better data centers, with more efficient, powerful artificial intelligence, AI. They'll render this in a much better, more realistic way. And I can't wait. You have to remember, this is a huge undertaking. Not only do you have to render this in VR, which is, for a console, a huge undertaking, and on top of that huge undertaking, that you have to render this from a very down-powered, not down-powered, underpowered console that's now 6 years old, since 2020, because PS5 is old. I don't know how Grand Theft Auto 6 will run on. Honestly, I don't know, dude. Like, it's a 6 years old GPU. It's an old GPU, man. It's an old CPU. So I don't know, dude. So it's a miracle that we even have this. Okay. So it's a huge undertaking just to render this in VR from a underpowered console, and then on top of that, being a underpowered console that doesn't have enough juice because it's an old console, 6 years now, and on top of that, you have to render all of this entire city. You have to render global rendering, right? So we have to be mindful of that, that we're playing this on a console, we're experiencing this on a console, and it's better than nothing. Can it be better? Of course. Everything can always be better. Everything can always be improved. But we also have to be realistic, Like, where are we playing this? We're playing this on a console, so we have to take that into consideration. And we also have to take into consideration what a huge undertaking that is to be able to bring something like this and render it in VR with a very underpowered console, or down-powered, underpowered, whatever you want to call it. Just it's not a strong GPU. It's an old GPU, man. 6 years old. Like, you know, what do you expect from a 6 years old GPU? You can't expect miracles, you know. So that's why I'm a little bit worried about the Grand Theft Auto 6. How is the Grand Theft Auto 6 going to look? What kind of resolution are we talking? Are we talking 1440p 30? Probably 1440p 30 with a medium graphic settings. I think that's what we're looking at. So I don't think it will look all that great. I mean, it will look great, but it's not going to look to its full potential. And this is why I think Rockstar wants to release their behemoth on a more powerful console, like PlayStation 6 and Project Helix, with something that had a little extra juice. And I totally understand why Rockstar wants to do that, right? Because you're going to need that extra juice, you know, to show the full potential. Because remember, as a developer, you want to showcase what you really worked hard, on, right? You want to showcase, here's what I've been working hard on. This is what I want you to see, all this hard work and sweat. I want you to see it, right? So they will need some extra juice for that. And I believe that's where PlayStation 6 and Xbox Helix will come in handy. This doesn't mean that you're not going to have a good experience on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, but just remember, you're probably not going to be getting the full potential. I'm sure even Rockstar will tell you, you're not getting a full potential of what we can really do, or what we really envision to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. All right, here we are, Empire State Building. King Kong is here somewhere with that beautiful blonde. He's here somewhere. King Kong is here somewhere. It's a big city, New York City. Oh yeah, there's that building where they filmed John Wick, Continental. There it is, the Continental building. Obviously, they don't call it Continental in real life. They call it something else. But in the movie, it's Continental. Hold on, let me make another. Oh! Oh! Take it easy. Take it easy, my friend. There it is, right there. John Wick. And you get a nice view of the Manhattan, and you get a nice view of the Empire State Building. It's really nice. It's a nice place. Right here. Mr. Wilson, you picked a pretty good location, huh? Look, if you want to ask me, so what do I think? Look, man, I'm grateful that we even have this on a console. Okay, I'm grateful that we even have this. So that's really what I want to say. I'm grateful that this is even available. And I can't wait for you guys to check this out, to try this, to see it for yourself, instead of just watching me and listening to me. So I can't wait to have you guys try this out and see it for yourself. You know, it's a one thing you watching me. It's a whole different thing you experiencing this for yourself with a helicopter.
Philadelphia approach. Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo 400.
Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, Philadelphia approach, altimeter 2984, radar contact, continue.
This is amazing. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, I guess I will end the video right here because I think I showed you enough. I think I said enough. This looks amazing, as I said, and it's something that you have to experience yourself just to understand how immersive this is. It's a one thing to be watching me,
Mr. 4K upscaler Mike India Sierra Tango Echo
but it's a
Romeo,
whole
contact New
different
York approach on
ball game when you are
128.55.
actually
Good day.
trying this out for yourself, and experiencing it for yourself. That's the whole idea. You need to experience this for yourself to understand how good this is, Okay, well, there you have it. Like I said, I am so grateful that we have this. I'm so grateful that Asobo brought us this on the PlayStation 5 with PlayStation VR 2. Xbox should have had this long time ago. Like the missed opportunities about the Xbox, and I don't want to get into the whole Phil Spencer thing, but I mean, listen, I love Phil Spencer, but he made so many missed opportunities. He could have taken advantage of VR a long time ago, dude. Are you trying to tell me that you don't want Xbox owners, Xbox gamers to play Halo in VR? Are you crazy? You don't want Xbox owners and Xbox gamers to play Forza Horizon in VR? Are you out of your mind? You don't want us to play Call of Duty in VR? You don't want us to play, Starfield in VR? I mean, come on, man. I love Phil Spencer, but there was a lot of missed opportunities, and he also made a lot of mistakes, too. But that's a whole different conversation for a whole different subject, okay? I'm just simply saying I'm grateful that we have this, okay? I am grateful that this is available, that we have it, that we can experience this, and that's all I have to say, honestly. Okay, here we are at the Empire State Building, and we're going to end the video right here. I'm going to see where the King Kong is. He's still looking for that blonde. Yeah, I know, dude. Where does she go? I think she left you, bro. She left you, bro. She left you. I'm telling you right now. She left you. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Oh, and before we go, there's that building that oversees oh, it's super expensive here. Oh my god, to live here, it's super expensive. Where you can see Central Park from here. You can see Central Park. There's Central Park. There it is. There it is. Central Park. Beautiful. 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 Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.